I first learned about Osher Lifelong Learning Institute many years ago because I'm a longtime San Diego La Jolla resident. I was invited to give talks to Osher perhaps once a year or so over 30 years before I finally retired, recognized that it had an ideal program to maintain intellectual activity.
I learned about Osher Lifelong Learning Institute probably in the mid to late 90s while I was still working, because somebody told me that they had a friend that was a member. They weren't a member, but they had a friend that was a member who really enjoyed it, and I thought, when I retire, that sounds like a great thing to do.
There are two things that intrigued me about joining Osher. One was the very broad spectrum of topics that were covered by really excellent speakers. And the second thing was the membership, just a group of people who, by definition, shared my interests when I showed up for topics of my interest.
The opportunity to learn different things. Most of us have a career where where we're kind of focused. And even though we try to diversify in one way or another, I felt like it was an opportunity as I looked at the program to learn about different fields of intellectual endeavor that I didn't really know anything about. It's opened some areas of knowledge that I didn't know too much about before. My background is not really very scientific, and I find that even if I go to a lecture that I'm not intellectually or educationally prepared for, I always walk away with something.
My undergraduate experience had a variety of different disciplines and exposures, which were great, but then it narrowed down very quickly. And it was just terrific to be able to expand out again.
In addition to our lecture classes, we have classes that you can actually participate in. We have writing classes, we have classes where we have book discussions. One of the programs that a lot of people enjoy here is called Theater World. And there are lots of things you can do if you have any interest at all in participating in something that brings joy to all of the people who come to the productions and all the people who are in the productions.
Osher has a number of special events. I think the ones we enjoy most are simply socializing together over lunch, particularly if we decide we're going to attend both a morning and an afternoon session and we'll be here for lunch. We can either have lunch with members out here on the patio or go to one of the many cafeterias or other new, interesting, and not so bad venues around campus to eat.
The Osher Lifelong Learning Institute at the University of California, San Diego truly has something for everybody. We hope you'll give it a try.